Okay, so those are all the top headlines that we are tracking from the mid-cap space this afternoon, but turning out to be a very volatile session on Dalal Street, and we have seen this over the last few trading sessions. Remember, GIFT Nifty was suggesting a positive start for Indian markets, but despite that, Indian markets continue to remain under pressure. KPI Green, that's the stock that is on our radar this morning. In fact, we have the management of the company now joining us, Dr. Farooq G. Patel, founder and chairperson at KP Group. Mr. Patel, morning. Thank you so much for taking your time out and joining us here on ET Now. And let's first start by talking about KPI Green Energy's latest announcement, where the company has received interstate power trading license from CERC. If you can take us through what this means for the company and what kind of benefits will the company enjoy as a result of pan-India market participation that is granted as a result of this approval.
Thank you very much, first of all, that you are noticing each and every moment of that KPI, and that's a very grateful from your channel also. See, before we had a license of GERC, where GERC means a state license. Now we are having the CERC, means a national license, where we can trade the power through the grid to the all nation. Till date, we were using this GERC license where we can trade the power in the state of Gujarat. Now, what happened is without this license, bilateral PPA only work for the generator. But now, with a trading license, a generator can sell their power to the IEX or buy that power to the from the IEX also, where you can say the cumulative power. One side you don't identify the buyer, the second side you don't identify the seller also, still you can do the trade from for the power. And we are in a green energy, so people where require the green energy, so we can buy or we can generate and sell the power through this license. That is a very good thing what we have today for the next trajectory. And as you rightly mentioned, the geopolitical situation, the power, whoever power is, they are in a power. So we are trying as a India also that this is a open for all in this through this license. If you do not have the power generation, still you can buy from the market and you can sell to the market also. And we have the license in the category 4 where we can sell the more than means 200 crore unit per annum. There is a 5 categories in this license. First category, of course, 700 crore unit. Then second category also 700 crore units, where the large like NTPC and SGVN like that people will be there. Category 3, the 400 crore unit, where the mid IPP player, and category 4 is 200 unit, 200 crore unit, where the KPI already got the license. And the
Okay,
fifth category is 50 crore unit. So
understood.
this license make you to expand your business
Sure.
through buy and sell business of the electron to the IEX. Benefit of this business is, of course, will reflect
Right.
into the renewable energy,
Okay.
sorry, into the say power,
Okay.
and you can sell this power to the whoever need. There is a
Understood.
margin called a 1 to 7 paisa, Susri.
Okay.
1 to 7 paisa unit, you can get it as a brokerage.
Understood. So, Mr. Patel, on this, first of all, good to be speaking with you. Thanks for your time. This is Snehi also joining in, and congratulations first on this license. Now, help us understand what percentage of your current and upcoming IPP capacity do you intend to sell via the interstate trading platform now that this license is in place?
See, first of all, we have a 2.8 gigawatt portfolio will be as a IPP will be complete in a very near future. I'll say 2027 December. And today we have already charged the 1 gigawatt as a IPP, and that all are already PPA done to the government like GUNL and the SECI and all the things. But this license will open up our doors to sell the power through the IEX from to the all over India. So next, if we want to grow in a IPP, what we are thinking today, the out of 10 gigawatt, we have a 2.8 gigawatt, and we are expanding a IPP in the company and in the group. Through this license, we have government have opened the door for the KP.
Right. And what kind of revenue do you intend to generate? What kind of benefits do you intend to enjoy as a result of this? And how will your revenue mix change as a result of this license that you have now received?
See, one thing is very clear through this license, if we do the purely trading, we can sell up to 200 crore unit. And for example, 1 to 7 paisa from the unit, it's not that marginal what we are doing today, but it is 100% that from this license we can buy and the sell, or we can generate and the sell. There is a big market as a result in the evening or in the say trajectory of the power selling nowadays. So we are now opened from the say discom or the state to the all over the India, where consumer really need the green power. We will achieve this. Bottom line will be in future will be very strong by this license, that's for sure.
Okay. And also, let's talk about the company plans. The company is targeting 10 gigawatt capacity by 2030. Considering the surge in demand on account of this license, would there be any upward revision to this target? Do you believe you could achieve this before your guided timeline?
A very nice question. Actually, we have already 8.4 gigawatt in our kitty, and by this end of this year, we will complete 10 gigawatt as a pipeline strong order. We will get it by this end of this year, you can say. So after that, of course, we going to be revise our target in a positive manner, and you can see because of that the KP version 2.0 will come in a June or July, where we are going to revise our target in a positive manner.
That sounds really optimistic, Mr. Patel. I'm so glad I asked you this, because by the end of this year, if you're looking at 10 gigawatt already, and you say that you have a 2.0 plan coming into play in June or July, if you could give us any indication on now what the new target for 2030 would be, given that you're achieving this, let's say 3 or 4 years before your timeline.
One thing is very clear that we are growing from last 24 quarters, and we are growing with the pace of 50 to 60%. That same trajectory you will see till 2030. That's a focus line, I can say, to the proven. And we are not saying, as I told you before also, we are doing it on a ground, and you can see I am giving you this interview through the from my plant. That dedication our whole team, KP team, is doing, and we will achieve more than what we have said.
We will achieve more than we have said. That's the word coming in. Mr. Patel, thank you so much for taking your time out and joining us here on ET Now and helping us understand what the outlook for the company looks like going forward. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Shruti and Snehal. Thank you.
But on that note, we need to slip into a very short break. More news and updates will continue on the other side.